Let's start with the real fear behind this question. When someone asks, how do I pick the right home? What they're really asking is, how do I avoid choosing the wrong one? Because this isn't like buying furniture. You can't just return it. And a house is a financial decision. It's a huge financial decision. It's an emotional decision, a lifestyle decision, and sometimes long-term regret if you move too fast. So how do you choose the right house? Not the perfect one, not the biggest one, not the most impressive one, but the one that's right for you? Well, let's break that down. Most buyers walk into homes asking, do I love it? And that's not a terrible question, but it's incomplete because emotion is powerful and emotion can override logic very quickly. You walk in, the kitchen is beautiful, the lighting is perfect, and the staging feels warm, and suddenly you're mentally arranging furniture. But choosing the right home requires a layered filter. Emotion should be involved, but it shouldn't lead alone. So what should you do instead? Step 1, clarify non-negotiables. Before touring homes, define 3 categories: must-haves, nice-to-haves, and deal breakers. Must-haves might include things like minimum number of bedrooms, specific school zone, commute distance, primary bedroom on the main level, or even a fenced yard. Nice-to-have might include a covered patio, a pool, hardwood floors, and a pot filler in the kitchen. Deal breakers might include things like major foundation issues, busy street location, flood zone concerns, or HOA restrictions that conflict with your lifestyle. When you define these ahead of time, you protect yourself from impulse decisions because clarity reduces regret. Now, if you're relocating to the Shreveport-Bossier area, this becomes even more important. Neighborhood vibe varies significantly here. Some areas are established and tree-lined. Some are newer developments. Some have HOA amenities. Some are more rural with acreage. And that's why I created a Shreveport-Bossier relocation guide to help you understand neighborhood personality and lifestyle factors before you ever tour homes. If you're moving here, download that guide below so your search is strategic, not random. Step 2, think beyond today. One of the smartest ways to choose the right house is to ask, will this still work for me in 5 years? Not just, do I like it right now? You have to factor in life changes, job shifts, family growth, remote work flexibility, aging parents, and lifestyle priorities. If the house only works under perfect circumstances, it may not be the right long-term fit. Flexibility protects your stability in the future. Step 3, evaluate the neighborhood. Buyers often hyper-focus on the house, but resale value is heavily influenced by location. Drive the neighborhood at different times. Drive it in the morning, in the evening, on the weekends, especially after a heavy rain. Look at how the traffic flows, neighborhood upkeep, noise levels, and nearby amenities. In Shreveport-Bossier, proximity to Barksdale Air Force Base, hospitals, schools, and interstate access can significantly affect future marketability. The right home is not just the structure, it's the setting around the structure. Step 4, look for structural signals. Cosmetic updates are easy. Paint changes, light fixtures, hardware updates. Structural issues, though, are different. When touring homes, pay attention to the age of the roof, the age of the HVAC, foundation cracks, drainage patterns, and evidence of water intrusion, and even the condition of the electrical panel. You don't need to be a professional inspector to notice these things. You can take the time to ask questions and strategically tour the home, not just looking at the cosmetics, but at the age and condition of the major systems and the structure itself. Awareness matters because the right home isn't just pretty, it's also structurally sound. Step 5, balance emotion and logic. Let's talk about something honest. There will never be a perfect house. Every home has trade-offs. The right house is the one where the must-haves are met, the deal breakers are absent, and the compromises are acceptable, and the price aligns with your personal comfort level. That's the equation. Not perfect, just alignment. Now here's the emotional trap we have to watch out for. Sometimes buyers fall into comparison regret. You see a stunning home outside of your budget, and every realistic home feels disappointing. That's why financial clarity comes first, like we talked about in a previous video. If you shop within your true comfort range, you're less likely to feel regret later, and regret is what we're trying to avoid. So how does resale fit in? Well, you might think, I'm buying the home for me, not for resale, and that's fair. But markets change, and oftentimes life changes unexpectedly. The right home should appeal to future buyers, should avoid extreme customization, it should sit in a stable neighborhood, and maintain reasonable price per square foot. Buying smart today protects future flexibility. Now let's identify a few common buyer mistakes when choosing a home. Number one, falling in love with staging. So unless negotiated in the deal, that immaculately situated living room furniture is not staying with the property. Number two, ignoring layout flow. The impact of a poorly designed layout will affect everyday living. Number three, overlooking a lack of storage. Number four, underestimating commute time. It's all fun and games until you're stuck fighting rush hour traffic Monday through Friday. And number five, prioritizing cosmetic quality over structural soundness. Choosing the right house requires slowing down, not rushing up. So what are the right questions to ask yourself? Well, instead of, do I love this? Ask, can I see myself living here comfortably? Does this support my lifestyle? Is the trade-off worth it? Would I feel confident reselling this? Those questions create clarity. So how do you pick the right house? Well, first of all, you define your framework. You stay within financial comfort range. You evaluate structure over surface, and you consider your neighborhood and future flexibility and balance emotion with logic. The right home is not the most dramatic one. It's the one that fits for you. And choosing the right house isn't about chasing perfection. It's about reducing regret. When your finances are aligned and your priorities are clear and your expectations are realistic, the decision then becomes clearer. You're more confident and more stable. Now, knowing how to choose the right home is vital to future happiness and stability, but it's not the first step in the process. If you want to know how to start your home journey buying off with confidence and clarity instead of frustration and disappointment, click here to watch this next.